Yep, that's a brand new Costco wholesale store set to open in November. And although I may not be a fan of Costco, but I did hear the pizza goes hard, so I wouldn't mind trying the pizza there. But I can always go to the one at Yorkdale because that's my nearest location. But it says coming soon, so less than 2 months away from opening day. Pretty sure it's the 1st, but regardless, it's definitely beginning of November. And hey, what's happening, y'all? Alex here in the city's northern end, or I should say northwest end, as we are in Etobicoke after all. And we're at Islington Avenue and Rexdale Boulevard here in the city's Rexdale neighborhood. And this boulevard here, it's mostly an industrial boulevard, but the neighborhoods north of here are mostly residential. Unfortunately though, it's kind of a somewhat poor part of town. And the area has some co-op housing and some small apartments. And the neighborhood sees some type of like crime, but there's still some interesting things to see around here, especially that the neighborhood has a huge black population, so there's no shortage of West Indian or Caribbean establishments, especially along Albion Road, which I'll probably get to at some point. But it's been a while since I filmed a walking video on Rexdale. The last time I did that was way back in July of 2022. And I went from Highway 27 to Kipling Avenue. And that was a retake because a week before that, I filmed in that same direction, but it was very hot at the time. And for some reason, my camera couldn't shut off, and of course, it didn't save the freaking thing. So I went back over a week later, and I got it done. But what I haven't done yet is I haven't walked west, or actually, I should say northwest. And especially, I haven't filmed between Islington and Kipling. And as you can see, a lot of development is going to spring up very soon. So I have a couple of Middle Eastern stores, establishments here, like this Islamic books and fashion store, this halal food mart. Yeah, even this area is cultural or multicultural. It's nice. And since nobody that I know has paid a visit to this neighborhood, let me do it for myself. Because you know, bearing my channel name, Alex gets around to yo. I do get around, for crying out loud. So now, for those of you that may remember, if you lived in Toronto long enough like me, there used to be a Sears outlet store right here on the north side, and obviously as Sears went bankrupt in 2018 here in Canada, so obviously that store closed, and the land just sat vacant until they decided, okay, let's build a Costco here, because I don't think there was ever a Costco in Etobicoke. But now we get one here, so, or it might be wrong. Maybe there's one in South Etobicoke. Either way, it's going to be a game changer for this area. And probably for all of these businesses too. I didn't realize there's so many of these small Middle Eastern establishments. It's nice. And that used to be the old Sears Water Tower. And here is Bergamot Avenue. You guys probably saw a 37 Islington bus turn this way, because there's some there's some housing. There's some like small housing up there. So I don't think buses ever go through this part of Rexdale. But that would be the 37A branch, which will take you from Islington Station, which is where I came from. So the Rexdale Muse, that's what it's called. Right here. And I'm gonna cross to the other side at some point. But the branch, the letter A branch, goes to, it'll take you to Woodbine Racetrack, which is further down, and then into where my grandma used to live in the Humberwood neighborhood, just south of Humber College, and you can see Highway 401 down there. International Muslim Organization of Toronto. Yeah, so this neighborhood might have a Muslim population as well. And I've noticed this this restaurant here, the Solar. Well, it's got a picture of a sun in it, but it's called the Solarium Family Restaurant, Cafe, Bar, and Grill. Yeah, I've driven through here many times, so I know. Not that I've been here before, but... And then there's, I'm not sure what the hell that corporation is over there. And we have a typical refurbished apartment building with its frickin' black and white scheme. It's everywhere in the city. Like, even in North York and Scarborough. Oh, that's the Toronto Hydro building. I didn't even know that. Quite interesting, eh? As a guy whizzes by me on his bike on the sidewalk. Actually, before I came up here, and I filmed a bus ride on the 168 heading south on a New Flyer. I was very happy to catch that. And then I stopped off at Monogram Place, which is off Islington Avenue, and I walked into this. I mean, I heard about this place already, but this office building, it screams 1980s. It kind of reminds me of that office complex you remember me going into at Yonge and Davisville. Essentially, it might be a smaller version of the Atrium on Bay. But it was really nice inside. And they have very nice scenic Dover impulse elevators. There's an Air Canada jet. We are near the airport. Okay, not even near, but the airport's not too far from here anyway. So that's why there's a lot of jets that are flying in low. Like I had like so many of them. Like the noise was really loud, and was about as low as it can get while I was filming the elevators. But they were really nice. And by the way, last night I created a playlist dedicated to specific elevator manufacturers. So I got one playlist for Otis, another for Northern, which is a prominent Canadian, or was a prominent Canadian manufacturer. And then you got Dover. Okay, we're gonna jaywalk here because I want to show you guys something on the south side. We got a Remax office here. Because the next lights is at Kipling Avenue, so thank God for this island. As you can see, there's a Home Depot right there. Red Rock Restaurant, Brown Sugar Lounge. Anyway, coming up is one of two remaining Bolorama locations in the GTA. And I was there 4 weeks ago. Well, this place just opened up, eh? Oh, so that used to be the Red Rock Restaurant, right? because I'm pretty much assuming that this establishment just opened up, replacing the Red Rock restaurant. I may have to check Google Street View, but unfortunately it's closed. The #1 best homemade burger. Yeah, that sign, that's gotta be outdated for sure. Also, lots of trucks here, so you know, you see a lot of trucks. You're in a heavily industrialized area. Anyway, here's the Bolorama. I have been there lots and lots of times, mostly with cousins Richard and Simon. And in fact, we went here, was it 3 times this year now? And recently, I was there 4 weeks ago with them. One time I was doing very good, but the other, oh my god, I was playing like ass. But some very good, still some very good memories. You can even have a birthday party here. Oh, it's busy probably, because this place is open all the way up until 3 a.m. each day. Or is it, actually no, 3 a.m. Fridays, Saturdays, and midnight other days. But yeah. We used to have other Bolorama locations on Bathurst and Glencairn, and one on Yonge Street in North York. I had my birthday party at the Nunberg location when I was 10, and I got invited to other birthday parties that happened at that same location. But that's all long gone. Hey, was this a Canadian Tire on the right? Holy shit! No freaking way it just closed. Oh man! Well shit! I did not even realize. And in the car, my family, we just took a detour through there. Okay, we're gonna make this late. I don't care. It's a busy intersection. It's a busy street. It's almost rush hour anyway, so we're gonna be a little quick here. Sorry for the shakiness, but get used to it. There we go. Kipling Avenue. So we're over halfway through. Oh yep, that Canadian Tire did just close. And we have a BMO office building. So we're gonna go up to Martin Grove, and then I'll walk down Martin Grove in my next video. I forgot to even mention the date. Today is the 13th. Yeah, today's the 13th of September, 2023, and it is 2:46 p.m. And like past few days, it's been quite cool. Fortunately, the weather network is still down, but it's around 17 Celsius. But Metro Morning said there's going to be a high of 20 today. Well, summer's over, so we're nearing the end at least. Oh man, this street is so busy. So friggin' busy. I'm not gonna even take a chance and go in there to see if there's any original elevators. Got some car dealerships up ahead. Maybe another time I'll come back here and scout. Have an Asian buffet here. By the way, my way, I think 1 or 2 my way routes run along here, and I see one up ahead. That's probably a 2005 D40L because there's only 2 remaining 03 units left in service. I'm not sure what route that is on. I mean, I've been on so many my way routes, but obviously I don't live in Mississauga, so what the hell would I know? Oh look, security guard. Oh look, he's not in his car. Is it a 2005? It has to be. Yep, 533. Eventually, those units will be history. But the D40LF, the D40LF units on my way, they're pretty much the ones that define the whole transit system in Mississauga in general. Because those buses have been here for 20 years. And I'm glad I got my ride on one on the 2 weeks ago up here, Ontario. Here's some of those small employment offices. I think it's a good thing I didn't mention it, but doing this like manages the stress. But I mean, I did film Monday. It was the 22nd anniversary of 9/11, but unfortunately, I had a pretty shitty day later on. I'm not gonna even fucking talk about that. One of these other moments where I had like mental breakdowns. I'm okay now, but it took me some time to recover. And also, I've already started school, and I didn't have time to film anything yesterday. Because yesterday, it pretty much involves me because I go to school in Scarborough, so of course it takes me a while. And instead of coming back, and I had slight trouble getting home. Not really, but we were forced to get off the subway twice, and it was online too, for no friggin' reason. And then at Islington, waiting for the 161 because I was heading to Silverthorne. It was on a new flyer. I already filmed the run on that, so I'm not in desperate need. But of course, the driver had to take his washroom break, and that took a while. Though a guy next to me was talking about it, and he was asking me if I'm a Raptors fan because you see the cap I'm wearing, and he was telling me that he was in Minnesota this summer. Walked into a sports store because he is a sports fan, and he was surprised to see a vintage Minneapolis Lakers shirt because back then. That was what the Los Angeles Lakers were called way, way back in the day. And he's like, well, you know way better than me. So, it was a pretty good conversation from that gentleman. I don't know if I'm going to film anything after this, because my camera's at 2 bars now. In case I want to film anything else, I'm going to have to charge it. I at least have my cable with me. And my battery pack. I know people call it a power bank, but I don't. Grocery Gateway by Longo's. Oh, this must be a grocery distribution center. Part of Longo's. But yeah, I'm fine. But now for me to get through my first semester this year, as I've already mentioned, I won't have time to film every single freaking day. And trust me, I'm a huge procrastinator. So I gotta try not to be tempted to pick up the camera. Though all the time, when I'm going to and from school, I take the camera. Whoa, that's a weird ass looking thing here. It's like one half of a truck. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, like I bring my camera like all the time just in case I film something random or I happen to have time like before or after my classes and make a bus ride or a walking video or whatever. I did that last year. But it did make it hard over time, so at least I am stocked up. I'm posting like 3 times a day, so here comes one of the recently transferred NG diesels. Let's see what unit that is. I like seeing them here actually, but I'm gonna miss them all at Wilson. This is unit 8118. Yeah, this was recently moved here. Going to kick the OG diesels out, but a lot of Novas from Queensway have moved to McNichol, so at least they're gonna ban sports betting commercials with athletes here in this province. Thumbnail number 2. There's an Alibaba's. Oh my god, it seems like a long way up ahead. Jeez. Well, we're gonna head down Martin Grove in my next video. Nice looking oldie here with big ass wheels. Whoa! Okay, can you tell me why the hell there's a North Korean flag on this building? Oh, Mountain of Fire, Miracles, Mysteries. Okay, I understand we got the diversity there, but I have never seen a North Korean flag in real life. Speaking of North Korea, that crazy guy, you know, with his freaking obsession with missiles, stepped into Russia. He's his own armored training there. You know, Putin and Kim Jong-un, they're one of the world's greatest dictators. It's hilarious seeing them together, but also a bit crazy because, you know, these two are enemies, right? Well, of the world, but of Canada, we got Pierre Poilievre and a bit of Justin Trudeau, so I've walked a long way. As we're nearing the end. Sorry if the wind is interfering. Not much, but I can still hear it. And the short drive away is the Woodbine Racetrack and the King's Plate. They had their annual horse races in the summer. And of course, Woodbine Shopping Mall and Fantasy Fair, which has the largest indoor amusement park in Ontario. But the mall has seen some, it's not dead. I mean, it's renovated, but it's seen less visitors. But I last went there in May. I love that mall, but unfortunately, something tells me it's gonna struggle and one day it'll die out, so. Alright guys, so coming up to Martin Grove Road. So time to continue my trek around industrial Etobicoke. In my next video, of course, by the time you watch this, that'll be tomorrow's video. There we go. Anyway, guys, so we're gonna end things off. So thanks for watching, and as always, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care and be good. It's a Canadian Tire truck. Anyway guys, take care and adios. Yep, that's a brand new Costco's. Shit. Yep, that's a brand new Costco warehouse. Set to open in November, and I guess I lost track of it. The light changed. I was too late to press the push button. Oh well.